tonight is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Check pink. Let's go now. Yellow. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to let this one fly deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Allen. And almost immediately, he just chucks it away. Not sure what he was thinking there, and unsurprisingly, yep, here comes that flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Man in motion here. Allen on 3rd down. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. There's a screen for Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
At the 19-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give left side to Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Allen on third and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second 10.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it in close.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From inside the 1, here's first and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Down. Ready?
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 9 yards.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cycle. Strike it. Check, strike it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it gives to Hubbard. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Young throwing here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes out to the left. Finds a seam down the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Ready! Look out!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Allen to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. It's a James Cook touchdown. quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's Young again. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He has it at the 5! And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready, ready.
Going power with a big tight end. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's a give to Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Allen on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such...
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And the Panthers grab it! And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
A second down throw for Young. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taron Johnson has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown.
And there, and Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Young back to it after the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. It's Young to throw here on first. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
34, Panthers 9. Matt Prater set to
now
kick
Prater
off.
on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Regular. What is that?
Play action now. Allen. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
319! Hey, tight. Look up!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. That's complete to Coleman out left. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He's checking credit.
Now Young. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Panthers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
To the air yet again. Young has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set, hut.
Hubbard can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Hunt.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Putting a receiver in motion.
Off 52. Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on first down. Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Has it down close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Panthers will line up for the 2.
Here's Young again. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. They really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
56, 56.
Allen on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Connection made to Tremble. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Back to throw. Here's Young. Cut down the field. Leggett. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Gets his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Young. Throws caught. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
At the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Young and the Panthers going for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a 1-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
319.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down from the 42. Now a give to Cook, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen going to the air. Here's a screen for Cook. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bills up by 8. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Round 80!
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Hey, tight. 80! Look out!
Looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Round 80! What's that?
Handoff here to Davis. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he is to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he has the Bills the 1st down. And that Brock should clinch them this win. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now it's Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.